Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue along with FTB's Revelations. And this episode, I'm going to be catching you guys up on what I did in between episodes. I got a little carried away in between episodes. Probably did a little bit more than what I should have. So I'm going to try to eliminate that moving forward. So, I already did the Staff of Power. The only reason I did that is we went over how to craft the Wyvern weapons. And I didn't feel like there was necessary, I don't think it was necessary to show you guys how to make the Staff of Power. Because if you look at the recipe, we covered fusion crafting. So this should be pretty straightforward if you guys paid attention in the previous video. So fusion crafting, we have everything set up. It does have to be draconic, so you have to make the draconic injectors, which are here. And you just need the sword, the pick, and the shovel. We already had those made in Wyvern, so all I had to do is upgrade them. And then you just have to place it in here, and that's how you get the Staff of Power. So everything was pretty straightforward for the Staff of Power that we already covered in a previous episode. So that was the main reason I didn't really want to do that in another episode, is because, I mean, I know this isn't really like a tutorial series, and it's sort of just me playing through it, so I probably should have included it in a video, so that should have been what's being uploaded with this video. But I just wanted to cut out a little bit of the middleman, because all it is just a weapon, nothing crazy, you know. So, I still have on the agenda to make the armor. And the reason I have mob souls is to make the armor. So we need the draconic boots. So to make those, we already have wyvern, so that's no issue. We just need 2 awakened draconium ingots. Previous episode, last episode I believe it was, I did a miscalculation. So, alright, so for the recipe for the draconic boots, you need another star, and that's for each piece. You actually need 2 nether stars for each piece, so you need 8. We take a look in here. I did have 30. Now I only have 5. I had to use a lot for the Staff of Power. Because for each tool, you need 2 also. I'm sorry. You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you needed 6 per tool. That's 18 that I made. Plus for the actual thing itself, the staff, you need another 5. So that was 16, 20. Wait, that was 21 just for the Staff of Power. So we're running a little low. So that's where the mob soul comes in. I already got the wither skeleton soul in between episodes. I also put Reaperify enchantment on the Staff of Power. Reason I did that is to get a mob soul. We covered it. We read about it in last episode in the draconic book, the tablet. The tablet, yep. So the Staff of Power is essentially a sword, a pick, and a shovel. By obviously that's what you combine to craft the actual Staff of Power itself. So the Reaper 5, it gives you a better chance of getting a soul when you kill a mob. So what I did was I took the solidified experience. We'll get to this in a second. I took the solidified experience, put it into the crucible to dictionary, converted it, had a bunch spawn, killed them with the Staff of Power until I got a soul. Once I had a soul, I stopped the operation, and I shut everything down. So, the reason that we need a mob soul is you can make a spawner. Now, a bunch of different spawners. I don't know if it actually tells us in here or not. Should tell us in here. Stabilize, here it is. Okay, so you can make a basic wyvern, draconic, chaotic. So, basic, it's the same thing as a vanilla spawner. 4 mobs at a time, and then the delay between them spawning is another 10 to 40 seconds. It requires me to be in 24 blocks of the actual spawner, and it will only do it if the spawn requirements are met. So grass for cows, pigs, darkness for monsters, you know, you get the idea. So if you upgrade it to wyvern, you get 6 mobs, not 4, and the delay is half. Draconic, you get 8, and you cut it in half again. And it does not require a player to be nearby, and it also ignores the requirements for the mob. And then chaotic, it spawns 12. I don't know what that white thing is, that does it a lot. 12 cuts the time in half for the delay, and then again It doesn't require nearby. It ignores the spawn requirements. I wanted to go for the wyvern just because it spawns 6 instead of 4. So I want to go ahead and craft that real quick. So to do the wyvern, you just need a wyvern core and a spawner. Now we have a broken spawner in here. Do we not have a wyvern core? No, we don't. Oh wow. Wyvern core. Stabilize mob spawner. It's going to be for a silverfish. We're going to change that. I hope. How do I change this? Hello? I need a wrench. Is there a wrench? There's a wrench. Listen here, you can't hurt me. I don't know how to change this. Empty hand? Do I combine this with the mob soul? No. Go away. Didn't even hurt me. Yes, now we have to read up on this. I don't know how they work. Turns it into a very useful for spawning all sorts of mobs. To get one, all you have to do is right click a vanilla spawner with any of the cores. The spawner will consume the core and convert the spawner to a stabilized spawner, which will be dropped as an item in the. This, of course, means there are 4 spawner tiers. There are 4 tiers. When it drops the spawn entity of the original spawner, it also be noted that once placed, you cannot pick up a spawner without destroying the mob soul it contains. In order to reset the spawner at the same or a different mob type, you need to apply a new mob soul. Okay. So basically, once we replace this, once we set this, it has to stay. There's no going back. Okay. I'm just gonna use marble for the it doesn't matter what I use. It's gonna be out in the air. So I need 3 because they're 3 high. I want it to be in the center. Is that here? Then I have to have 3 below it because they're 3 high. So that right there should work perfect. How come this doesn't automatically go to my inventory like before? Come on. Go in the filter this here. I don't like that. It doesn't do it like it did before. Open a junk filter that allows you to enter or delete. Junk filter is persistent between big files. I don't want a junk filter. I'm gonna turn that on. For some reason it's not going. Let me move my mic real quick. But for some reason it's not going right in my inventory. That's going to the vacuum hopper. That's weird. I don't know. It's no big deal. I'll just make a magnet. Okay, so I used at first I was using these industrial foregoing conveyor belts, but they're kind of expensive. So you only get 4 for 6 plastic, and the only way to get plastic is if we come over here. You have a tree fluid extractor. You place a log in front of it. It breaks it down into latex, and then you got to get the latex out of that and put it into a latex processing unit, which then gets you tiny dry rubber. You have to place that in a 3x3, so all 9 to get 1 dry rubber. Then you have to put that in a furnace to get 1. So we needed 6 for that. So it was way too expensive, so I had to go another route. Just a breakdown of this. These are the fluid conduits from Ender.io. You right click this to extract, and then I have it set to that, always active. And then you have to feed this water. That's what the aqueous accumulator is for. Now, so I switched over to immersive engineering, conveyor belts, leather, iron, redstone. You can get leather from redstone furnishing for rotten flesh. Thanks to our mob grinder, we have 65,000 mob or rotten flesh. So it didn't really matter. So I should be able to just place the wither skeleton skull in there. It'll start spawning. Everything's good. However, it has to be dark, I believe, because I'm pretty sure wither skeletons don't spawn in the light. So I'm gonna have to get rid of the lights, place in blocks. Then I'm also gonna have to set up an elevator block to come to here. Then I also have to do something regarding that. Oh no, they're 3 high. They won't fit through. And there's no babies. Okay. Do this. Hopefully not right below the light. Oop, perfect. Need some elevator blocks. I like how the pick before, perfect. Oh, I saw a block there. There's a block. Let me grab some more glass. See if they spawn. I don't think they do. I think that has to be dark. Why is there only one spawn? Because of the light? Yep. Wait, why aren't they going in there? That's because I'm in here and they're attracted to me. That's gonna annoy. What are those? Laboratory blocks, right? Oh. Those are also... No, that's glass. What am I talking about? I'm crazy. Might want to do some of the other glass. The night glass. The dark out glass. The black glass that we use in the mob spawner. What was it called? Clear black stained glass. No, that's not it. Ineffable. I don't have to worry about it. Pretty sure I butchered that name also. We'll move past. This? Dark glass? Yeah, this is it. Yep, this is it. What's up? Gonna take long. That back in there. Place all that. Don't need that. Goes in my backpack. I know if you're used to vanilla Minecraft, this is a lot to take in, and I do go a little bit quicker because I'm actually familiar with it, so I do apologize if you aren't able to sort of understand what's going on or anything, but I'm trying my best to slow it down in the few episodes. And the reason I want to use this is since it has to be dark in there. Okay, this isn't working. And the reason I'm doing it this way, vanilla style, is I have looting on my... Turn that on. So I do have looting 3 on, so I should get more skulls. Technically. I didn't get one yet. I didn't get anything there. Where's that all go? Is that all getting sucked into the vacuum hopper? It's all going to this. Yeah, everything's going to this. Yeah. It's all glitching right here. I shut this off? Where's all that loot at? Huh. That's still here. And remove. Oh. Nope. I'm looting 3. I need like beheading. I need my cleaver. I need to make a really, really, really good cleaver that has beheading. I think this is the best way to get balls. Or does... Huh. I can't use this because if I misclick, it literally just breaks everything. I could have it open like that. Doesn't affect anything. How that's there, I don't know. Too much light getting in. I could sit here and do this all day. But I'm not... okay, I finally got 2 skulls. There has to be a machine that gets these. I can close this all up. I need to go do some searching here. Bring out my tablet. Mob crusher. Mob grinder. Here we go. Branch or draw the grinder will despawn after 30 seconds. If not collected, it is recommended you use something like an Ender IO XP vacuum. Collect the experience orbs. The grinder can be powered either externally or a capacitor placed in a capacitor slot in this GUI. Wonder if this generates a... If I have one? Right here. See if this works. This is a 7x7 area. Oh. It didn't drop anything either. This is just as bad. Okay. So that doesn't do it either. I wonder if there is like a way to automate that. I don't know. I'm gonna put all these props in there. I don't need it. Okay, so now our issue is guaranteeing them. Looting 3 should be the best way, right? theoretically. Oh. Right. I know I'm not really doing much this episode, I'm just trying to think, but I don't know the best way of doing this. I don't know, let's think. I mean, if we set it up so it doesn't matter about light. So if we make a higher tier. That goes in my bag, that's fine. Oh. That grinder back. This has to be active. Nothing's killing us, so we're good. Never active. Okay, so now we can't use this hop, the vacuum chest. All that does is try to snag this too, and there's no direct path to it, so it can't. However, if we make this instead of a wyvern a draconic, and it starts killing them, I don't have to use the vacuum. I don't have to use the conveyors. I make a draconic. An awakened core, I mean. I do have another star. I have 1, 2, 5. Dude, perfect. Yeah, let's just do it. What, 4 of these? Do I have any in here? Okay. So bing, 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 and then 5 awakened core. Oh, the reason I have so much is, like I said earlier this episode, I miscalculated how many of this I needed. So that's why we don't really have a lot of nether stars. Or no, this has nothing to do with nether stars, but I overthought how much we needed, basically. By a long shot. So I actually had to go and kill the dragon. I think I did it 5 or 6 times in between episodes, so. It's all inactives. Make that. I'm making everything, I think. Yeah, has to be though. Because once we do this, then we can make that an awakened or a draconic level. And when we do that, it doesn't matter about light. Give me that. Oh my. So out of that, I got 1 skull. Okay. I need to let this run overnight, so I need to go do this really quick. Like I was saying last episode also, we don't need all of these. We really don't. So, I don't really know if these are actually doing much. But, these all need to quit. My storage is filling up way too quick. And these are not necessary right now. But if we go up and look, just in the time, I didn't leave the server up in between episodes. I mean, for when I was on I did, but it didn't And if we take a look, I mean, this is almost all the way full already. I mean, it's still going in 2.5. Like, it's still increasing by a lot. So if I was to leave this run overnight, this would be full. Easy. Easy. I don't understand what's still coming in, though. I can find out. Wrong way. It's this way. That mine's too fast. Okay, so the mob spawns a little bit. Holy lord. It is that one spawn, like the one void ore miner. It's that one ore miner. Holy lord. I didn't know it generated that much. That is insane. Do we turn it off for an episode? Yeah, let's just turn it off for an episode. I don't think we're gonna need anything crazy. No, we're not. I mean, we have diamonds, we have everything. Let's cut this off for an episode. Never active. There we go. That shut off. Perfect. Now. I gotta redo this all. Because if I use something like the mob grinder, I don't need it to be down there. I need to move it up 3. Have them spawn here so so it kills it right here. That's a lot of loot. Already got 3 more souls. I think that's doing is if we want to make another one. Oh, I forgot about that. Still active. That died fast. We gotta destroy. Okay. Now. Now if I want to do it here, lights don't matter. Nothing matters. So I do it here, and this messes with it. Do this. That's not how you spell cobble. You see why I'm doing this. I'm not making this one an elevator. This is where different spawn points are going to be. So, go. There we go, right? If I place a spawner in the middle, here, should work. I have mob souls for days, so I'm not worried about it. Because every time you destroy it, it gets rid of one. Does that work? It does. Not a big enough area to spawn a bunch, though. I don't want that. Right? Yeah, it's not a big enough area. I don't have to worry about these guys hurting me. My spawn. Quick Google. Exactly how these work. Doesn't really say. Actually, supposedly this stops it from. So it's saying it's a 5 by. I could just do a 7 by 7, which it is right now. Right, 1, 2. reason I did 7x7 is the grinder from Draconic Evolution is a 7x7. Get that. Mob grinder. Need a point. Plug. Neither of them are in there, even though they could be. None of them are in there? That doesn't even make sense. Didn't I not put one in there earlier? I'm almost 1,000% I put one in. Okay, enough of this. 100% I put one in there. It's whenever I destroyed this. Not that. It was when I destroyed the spawner and everything. I had picked up redstone and flux duct, everything. I'll just do it this way. Go down to what we destroyed and go pick it up. One of those. Thank you. Put that right on the back of the mob grinder. Make another one of those vacuum. What are they called? Vacuum chest. What was that? Sitting iron? Ah, that's easy. We will be making multiple of these stabilized spawners, and I will be doing a Enderman. And the reason I'm doing an Enderman is Ender pearls aren't really that important in this mod pack, but I want to do it just in case. And I don't really need that mob spawner outside after I do that. My main reason. Okay. Ender chest. Transfer node if I'm not mistaken. I think that's how I have the other one hooked. Transfer node, back, upgrades. Will work for now. What's the radius on this? 6 the highest. No. Even if I drop something back here, it won't work. That does. Oh. Calculator's wrong. Come on. Look what you made me do. I still got the redstone torch in there. Here y'all. 3. Not as deep, but I'm glad it's not, because if not, then this wouldn't go. That doesn't. We're in trouble. So this works perfect. All I wanted. Out of the way of this. Back up for fun, I guess. Gotta get a flex point. Wait. A 4, why isn't that working? Oh, it's because I broke the power and stuff. See? I knew I broke it. I guess I didn't pick it up. Oh. Weird. Bye. Yep. Probably gonna need more than that, but see? Bingo. Not back on? There we go. Gonna let that run overnight. And this doesn't need a player nearby anymore. Nice, nice. I'm gonna make a couple of these. Yeah, I'm gonna be making a couple of. So, probably gonna do that in between episodes just so I don't keep doing a 50-minute video on nothing. So, didn't get the armor because we don't have another storage, so that'll be next. But we got this done. So, Alright, guys, I'm gonna call the episode there. So, I will catch you guys in the next one.